it's funny because at the end of the series they sell all the clothes for cheap.
Wow.
Very cheap. So
Wow.
cheap and clothes, my two favorite words.
Exactly.
Exactly.
So first of all, I just wanted to congratulate you.
Thank you.
Welcome to Melbourne.
Thank you. Thank
I think a huge question is, has the X Factor experience settled in yet?
Not really. You know, it was quite a whirlwind straight off the back of the show. The schedule was full on, and I was running on like 3 2-hour sleep, so it was quite a whirlwind straight up. But I think now it's starting to settle in.
Yeah, right. Okay, that's cool. Yeah. So with the X Factor journey, you've obviously hurdled over such a huge achievement. Do you have any advice for future young Aussies out there like yourself?
Yeah, you know, I went into the X Factor not really knowing if this was the right thing to do. You know, I went into the audition, looked around, was like, man, all these people know what they're doing. They're all wearing these fancy clothes. They're with these groups singing these crazy harmonies, and I'm in my clones and jeans thinking, I don't know if this is a good idea. But I think as long as the love and the passion for music's there, then you're gonna have fun. As soon as I stood out on that stage and I got to sing, that was where it was.
So what motivated you, I guess, to really go through with everything, knowing that you're up against such great talent?
Yeah, you know, it was never until after high school that I kind of wanted to pursue music. Music had always been something that I've done and loved, but when I left high school, I started like playing gigs at bars and cafes, and that was when I was like, okay, this is what I'm here to do. So that was when I was like, all right, may as well just give X Factor a shot, and then
cool.
Here I am.
Now looking up. So what do you have planned for 2016? If there's anything you can tell us with. Obviously, new music or modeling even.
Yeah, so I've already had a couple of writing sessions just with some producers and some cool songwriters, and got some songs in the works coming already. So that's something for me that I haven't really experienced much of, writing with other people. So that's definitely something that I'm looking forward to and that I'm doing a lot of. And yeah, 2016 is just going to be a lot of singing, a lot of new music, and just trying to tour as far as I can. Yeah,
that's cool. That's cool. And so, have you been invited to the Philippines actually, by any chance?
There's been a lot of fans like saying, "When are you coming to the Philippines?" And like my family, I haven't been to the Philippines for maybe 2-3 years. That was the last time. So yeah, I'm craving to go back.
Oh wow, yeah.
Have some.
What's your favorite destinations there?
So my dad's originally from Cotabato, and I think the last time we went to Cebu, we went to Bohol. Bohol's my favorite, you know, getting to see the tarsiers and just getting to swim and enjoy the coast.
Have you been to Morocco?
No, I haven't.
Ooh.
Is that a go-to?
That's
go-to. Everyone in the room's like, go.
That's the go-to party. If you ever need to go, we'll bring you to the good spots.
Okay, please do.
So with your father being Filipino, and obviously I read an article recently that you learnt a lot about humility and about kindness from your father.
Yes, yeah.
Is there any huge life lessons that you learned from your mother that you can tell us?
Yeah, you know, I think it's I learned a lot of things about being a performer from my dad, because my dad's a musician as well. So interacting with people who are there to listen to you is something that, you know, I've learned from him. And you know, my mother's been the exact same. My mother's a primary school teacher.
Oh wow.
And so yeah, she's you know always brought me up, and they both have. It's not really dad taught me this and mum taught me this. It's my parents have just really shaped me as the person I am today, and really taught me a lot.
Yeah. Good, yeah. So with such a huge following and such a huge spotlight on you, I saw that you got verified on Instagram as well. So
that little tick.
Wow, everyone, all the comments were like, oh, congrats. Yeah. My girlfriend's like, oh my god, verified. So is there anything that you miss about pre X Factor days?
I think, you know, I spent a lot of time hanging out with my friends, and my family and friends were a massive part of my life, and you know, every day. And it wasn't until I left to go to X Factor that I realized how much time I spent with them and how much I missed them. So as soon as I went to X Factor and I couldn't, you know, call up my mate to go for a surf, it really like kind of hit me how much they mean to me. So I think amongst all the great things that are happening, you know, I'm out singing places, I'm doing interviews, I'm starting this career in music, something that I really want to keep close to me is all my family and friends that I grew up with.
Oh, that's really good, yeah. So what do you do in your spare time besides music?
Spare time, I like to eat out a lot. I love food, I love eating. I love to shop, I love shoes. I love buying a lot of shoes. If ever there's a really nice pair of shoes and they're special, that's always the best. If you see nice, they're nice, and then you see the little tag that says sale. It's like I don't care, I'll take them. So yeah, that's what I like to do in my spare time.
Yeah. Have you been, I guess, because you're obviously so good looking and a lot of girls like such so bulky as well. Has any modelling agencies actually come up to you in regards?
No, I haven't been contacted by any model. Not yet.
Not yet in Philippines.
Maybe one day someone will come up and try to take some photos.
Wow.
Who knows?
Yeah, wow. So actually, I asked my Facebook friends and everyone's always asking the one question I think you knew that was coming. Are you single? And what do you look for in a partner?
I am single. Cyrus is single. I don't know. I like to be made laugh. I like laughing. I like to be made laugh. Wow. I love someone who can make me laugh. Someone that you don't really have to try hard to impress. You just get to relax and kind of be yourself around. But yeah, when that person comes along, then I'll know.
So you're Filipino. So if you, let's say in a hypothetical world, if you didn't win X Factor, where would you be and what would you be doing?
Right now, I would probably be studying for an exam. You know, I am enrolled in university studying graphic design at the moment, but that had to get put on hold for a while X Factor was on. So yeah, I'd probably be at home.
So you have the artistic minds as well. That's crazy. Yeah,
I always wanted to go to university, but I never really knew what I wanted to study. So I thought, you know, I love music, I love creative, so why not study graphic design? I'm studying at University of Wollongong. That's where I'm from.
Oh, okay.
New South Wales. So yeah, but for now, that's kind of been put on hold, and music's the focus.
Yeah, that's cool. So with obviously with such a huge spotlight on you as well, would you be open to the possibilities of maybe working more with the Filipino community, maybe with a charity organisation or something?
Yeah, I'd be more than happy. You know, it's crazy how much support and love the Filipino community has shown me, and ever since the audition, it was crazy. You know, I know how huge music culture is in the Philippines, and for them to, as soon as they see a Filipino doing good, they jump on board. So it's great to have that support, and I would love to, and especially visiting the Philippines and touring over there is definitely in the works, and definitely something that I hope to do next year.
So 2016 is the year.
2016 is the year.
It's the year. That's true. So do you have any other questions? Well, I think that wraps it up for now.
Maybe some final statement for the fans, for the Filipino Australians.
Of course. To all of the Filipino fans out there, I just want to thank you for supporting and showing me so much love since day one. I can't believe and would never have thought how much response I would have gotten and received from you all. So I just want to thank you all for that, and hopefully be performing very soon in the Philippines.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Look forward to it. Yeah. Well, thank you so much for taking your time.
My pleasure. My pleasure.
Yeah.